because I used to go on a Know Your Meme, which is not really good site to begin with.
I don't know your meme.
And I was all like, ponies, what is this crap? So I popped it on and I watched it. And I first got into it like back in March of 2012. And the first convention I went to was Knoxville Anime Con because I was really hyped because I heard Tara Strong was going to be there. And but then she canceled. So I missed Saturday, and my parents made me go on Sunday, which is where I met Carl.
Hi, Carl.
And now I'm here with all of you. And about parents stuff, my dad's quarterway hater. He doesn't admit it, but I think he's starting to get into it. My mom loves Applejack, and my cousin doesn't care because he knows like what a nerd person is like or something. I mean, he's got a giant poster of Panty from Panty and Stocking on his wall. And I just
Don't
want to
be
say
hating
that
on Panty and
today, I really think we should thank Alex for what he's done, and Carl too. We should, as soon as this is all over, we
Give
should.
them all the leftover cupcakes.
Alex.
I think we should give him oh, screw it. Give both of them hugs.
Yeah!
Carl. No, you get a hug by me.
What? What are you doing, Emily?
My breast has just been absolutely demolished. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It was just like, I was like, I will gently hug you. Thank you. just like I got squished between like 5 people.
I mean, that is undeserved. I mean,
No, Carl, no.
yourselves. I mean, this group doesn't exist without every participant. I mean, we do this for you. I mean, I think Alex is like me. We've had the privilege of attending the big conventions and everything, and we want to share that joy with every pony in here.
Absolutely. No feeling like it.
All right. You love me both.
Sacrifice my boob for you.
I would have joined it, but I'm not really a hugger.
It's okay. We understand.
Okay.
Should have known.
Okay.
Alright.
No, I am one of those.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. My name's Felicia.
Hi.
Hi, Felicia.
I should probably preface this by saying I'm originally from Wisconsin. I was born in Wisconsin.
Nice.
Yeah, go Packers! I'm from Jersey. I'm so sorry.
I'm so glad someone finally said that. I've wanted to
No,
say
I
that for
accept it.
years.
Well, Jersey gave us Kevin Smith, so. In the interest of brevity, I'm going to try and keep this short. I grew up in Wisconsin. I grew up an anime fan, and there were not very many of those where I grew up. And I always kind of felt alienated. So I moved here, and I felt even more alienated, really, because of, away from my circle of family and friends. And I found My Little Pony. I was, the summer of 2011, I was on Mean Base a lot. I like to go on Mean Base. And I kept seeing all these little ponies. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I even had a friend, my sister had a friend, and this friend also liked My Little Pony. He was a man. And I was constantly ragging on him for liking it. I was a pony hater. And so in September of 2011, I decided, what the hell, I'm gonna give this a shot. I gave it a shot. I watched the first 2 episodes. The first episode was a cliffhanger, and I can't abide cliffhangers. So I had to watch the second part, and then before I knew it, I had watched 5 episodes in one night. And I'm 6.
I saw an entire season.
Almost the whole season one day.
So I've considered myself a brony ever since, and I just want to say that you guys are the most, I've never met anybody so accepting of outsiders and haters in my entire life. In fact, the first person that actually welcomed me to the herd was the guy that I made fun of on Facebook for liking bronies in the herd, for liking ponies in the first place. And I just decided, you know, that this community has to be just the coolest thing ever. If somebody can step outside themselves and realize we're all people. We all like the same things, and just because you may not have liked it before and you may have ragged on it before, it's all right. And I just think that's the coolest thing. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, me too.
That's the Fox News, though.
Hello?
Hi, Sean.
It's Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Yes, my name is Sean Conley, like the actor. Get out of the way. I became a brony, I think, last year during August, and it was during school. I have a friend who liked it. We were in theater, and
You mean 2011, right? This is 2013.
oh yeah, good point. Good point.
You're only like 11 days in. It's okay.
12.
Well, I'm very nervous.
Well, welcome to the herd.
Well, we were in the middle of theater, and he just pulled out like 20 different brony references during class, and I was like, really? Really? And then he was like, yeah, I bet you $5 to go watch the first episode and not watch the second. So, yeah, I was like, no, there's no way I'm gonna do this. So I get home, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I get on, it's at like 6 o'clock, and I'm just watching the first episode. I'm like, wow, this is actually, wait, am I watching ponies? And I went to the second episode. I was like, there's no way this could be a kid's show. Then I watched the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Then my mom walks by and is like, are you watching ponies? I'm like,
Yes.
no.
This is an advertisement on YouTube.
Whoa. Yeah, she likes it.
And I watched the entire first season in one night, and then we went to like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna look this up. I'm looking this up. I'm gonna look up all this art, and I spend the next 3 hours looking up art. So I'm like 6 o'clock in the morning, I go back to try to get to sleep. I sit there for like a minute, I get up, and I go straight back and watch the first 2 episodes again. So I go back to school, and I pull out $5 out of my wallet, and I go, here you go, hand it to him. I just walk away, I'm like, I owe you, man. Thank you. And I gotta admit, Carl, you are probably the best person who could have done any of this. No offense, but when my dad figured out that I was Brony, and he heard about Carl, no offense, but he was like, okay, I have to see this guy, because I'm afraid he's gonna be one of those guys. He just sees him off in the distance, he's like, oh God, oh God. No offense, Carl, you're awesome, but my dad was skeptical about you.
We kill people at any time.
Have you been making guys again?
Other than that, hugs? Any more hugs?
He's a dangerous psychopath. Hey, hey!
Woo!
Come up here.
All right. I'm gonna get in on this. Like sway back and forth. I'm seeing some kind of. There we go. Thank you very much. I didn't want to bring it to a massive hug.
I was wondering, does our camera person want to come up here?
Me?
Well, you've been doing all of it. I feel you deserve some credit.
Okay. Well, there's everybody, and we'll pass it off to Megan. Okay. Hi, I'm Emily. I've filmed the majority of this entire discussion. I'm also the residential Chrysalis fangirl. I've been told my love for her could feed the entire hive.
You all best whistle.
I also have no sense of shame, if anyone's wondering, so, like, I made one of my best friends at college because she came up to me and she kind of like, we were in art class, by the way, she kind of scooted up and she was like, I had a pony shirt on, she was like, so, you like ponies? And I was like, ponies! The entire art class was just like, oh, sorry, you probably didn't want me to reveal that to everybody. But so, yeah. I've been a fan of the show since shortly after season 1 ended. I found it because I found a video, one of my friends posted a video of DJ Pony on Facebook. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, but I don't really think anything about it. And then one of the webcomics I follow Sandra and Lou is one of them, if anybody reads it.
Yes.
And she posted the Paris Bride episode, Swarm of the Century, on Facebook, and I was like, this is awesome. So then I had to go back and watch the entire season, just to, you know, get into it. And so yeah, that's been about my history. You don't see me a lot. I go to college up at ETSU. I wish I could spend more time with you guys, but it's 2 hours and my car eats gas.
We will always cherish the time that we've spent with you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys.
I would hope your car eats gas as opposed to not eating gas.
Let's join hug. Okay. I am a huggy person. More hug.
Maybe one bad apple, here's one bad apple. That's right, we don't have internet, we don't have access to it. All we have access to are
Okay.
Can we watch Swarm of the Century?
No. All we have is Return of Harmony and the Wedding. Yeah, we don't have internet this time.
We're only going to get to watch one half.
That's alright. I watched the other half.
Second half of the wedding. Okay.
Yes, I will watch the second half of the wedding.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is of course brought to you by the Knoxville Bronies. Please do remember as you're exiting later on, there is a tin open to help just make a donation to the venue. Without this venue, we can't do things like this, so please do consider that.